George Kapos, thanks for joining the Carpool series with Soho.
Mate, really good to be here. Great to have you in Bankstown today.
Yeah, no, it's so nice. My first time here, so thanks for having me.
Welcome.
Heaps happening in your marketplace. Bankstown last 30 days. I guess what's the spiel? Market wrap. What are you guys seeing?
Look, market is strong. I think the sentiment is that confidence is very high at the moment throughout Sydney. In particular in Bankstown, we're seeing clearance rates at a much higher level than where we'd seen in the last 6 to 12 months. There's a number of things that have been driving that. Certainly confidence post-election is very high. 2 interest rate drops is certainly helping, and I think APRA's lending criteria has changed and people are able to borrow more money. So that's certainly driving it. One of the other factors is year on year, we're in Bankstown, we're down nearly 20% in total listings. So with more buyers coming into the market, less homes on the market, that's certainly driving demand. And we're seeing a significant increase in not only clearance rates, but also sale prices.
Yeah, I guess what's your prediction for spring is pretty much here. We are in spring now, a beautiful day, spring day.
Absolutely.
How do you see this little, spring selling period?
So, it's certainly the busiest time of the year to be selling, and we're seeing a lot of homeowners. A lot of the conversations we're having over the last few weeks is we're coming on in spring. I still don't think the level of homes is going to be there in comparison to last year in terms of total listings, but we are going to see better numbers over the next couple of months. So for me, it is the best time to sell your property since November 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess what is your advice for vendors at the moment? You're speaking to so many of them every day. They're sitting on the fence, maybe coming, maybe not coming. What's your advice for a vendor?
Yeah, it's a good question. So I think if you're selling and buying in the same market, it really doesn't matter which market you're in. I think for me, if people have been sitting on the fence for the last 12 to 18 months, it's certainly the best time to get on the market and try and realise the best possible sale price. And that's the conversations we're having with a lot of our vendors that are looking at coming on the market. Some are saying to us they may not be ready to actually move prior to Christmas. What we're saying is come on the market, capitalise on the market conditions today, but you can have a delayed settlement. So your standard settlement is 42 days. We're saying to them, look, get on the market, get it sold prior to Christmas, but have a delayed settlement that will get you moved in early 2020.
Just touching on, a little bit more about Bankstown. What's the big attraction to people wanting to invest here? I guess you're seeing, more interest over the last few years. What's your take on the market?
Yeah, look, I've worked in the area for 21 years, and I'm a massive advocate of Bankstown, and I love it. It's a diverse community, different cultures. The food is great. I think there's some significant changes, in the coming years with Bankstown. So we're seeing the third stage of the Southwest Metro, which is the Sydenham to Bankstown Metro, that will be coming in. That will actually be complete by 2024.
Okay.
So
not far away.
Not far away at all. And we're going to have air-conditioned trains. We're going to have trains every couple of minutes to the city, which is great. So we're seeing a lot of people wanting to move further out west of Bankstown. Another significant change is UWS campus is building. Will be here in 2022 as well. So that's certainly going to add a lot of value to the investment side of Bankstown. There's going to be a lot of students that want to move into the area. There's going to be more employment. People need to lease, they need to buy. So there's a lot of confidence around Bankstown and people wanting to invest in the local area.
So you see some pretty good population growth over the next, 3 to 5 years based around infrastructure, education, those kind of things.
Absolutely. And that's certainly going to have an impact on prices. I can only see that having a positive impact with prices.
George, do you want to mention any, notable sales or current listings that you got that you might want to give
absolutely. Absolutely. So look, there's a number of them, but I think one that stands out for me is 75 Carnarvon, Crescent George's Hall. It's a 5-bedroom home, 3 bathrooms and 4 car garage and car spaces. It's only a 7-year-old home, It's got an in-ground pool. It's in one of the best streets of George's Hall. It just hit the market about 7 days ago, and we've got the auction in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
And it's open between 1:45 and 2:15 on a Saturday. But that's one of the best homes, I think, in the local area.
Contact details. How do I get in contact with you? If I'm a buyer or seller, point me in the right direction.
Absolutely. So George Kapos, 0428 11 0000, or George Kapos @mcgrath.com.au.
George, thanks so much for joining the Carpool series.
Mate, it's awesome. Sorry I couldn't sing for you today, mate. But,
you let me down, mate. You let me down.
We'll leave that to Maddie. But certainly thoroughly enjoyed.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, George.
Thanks, Trent.